Hi, it is Tuesday, only Tuesday. Wow. And I've come out for a walk, obviously. It's actually ridiculously warm today. It's 20 degrees, which, for mid-October is pretty balmy. I think this is probably the last day of this warm weather, and then it's going to get a bit cooler and wetter. But I'm taking the opportunity to just go out without a jacket on, because I can. Lots of house things have been happening over the last couple of days. We've been dealing with insurance quotes for like home insurance and mortgage protection insurance and blah blah blah. I've got a mortgage has been approved, and we are in the process of trying to source some suppliers to do work on the house when we get in there. It's constant phone calls, confirmations with the solicitor, estate agents, blah blah. If you've ever bought or sold a house, you know this. It's just lots of legwork and quite expensive. But as I've mentioned before, it is a first world problem, so I will leave it at that. I'm currently in the process of editing a backlog of vlogs. This happens about 4 times a year because at the moment, or at least for the last, pretty much since lockdown began, I haven't been able to get into a routine. I can't blame it on COVID. It isn't that. It's actually life. It's everything else that goes with life, which is childcare and juggling jobs around other activities and just trying to make everything work. There's not enough hours in the day, so it has to wait generally until I find a week where I've got a couple of days to start chugging through it. So I'm currently editing mid-July. By the time you see this video that I'm recording today, I imagine it will be after Christmas, if I'm brutally honest. I hope not, but have a look at the published date, and if it is before Christmas, you can send me a congratulations, even though it will still be 2 months late. So it's a bit of a bind. I haven't really decided what to do with the vlogs. I talk about this periodically and I haven't got a solution. I don't give it enough thought. It's really just at this point sort of cheaper than a therapist. It's just cathartic to pull the phone out and have a conversation, especially if you are spending all day on your phone at home. So that's all it is. It's just an excuse for me to talk. So thank you for listening. I do appreciate it.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlog.
Good morning. It is Thursday, the 21st of October. Only reason I mention the date is that it is Amelia's 2nd birthday today, which means nothing to her whatsoever, but obviously it means a fair amount more to us as her parents. It often strikes me as weird, and we've had this conversation before about the fact that you celebrate your birthday, but your parents are the ones that actually should be receiving, gifts and accolades, and because they're the ones that brought you into the world. It's a celebration of that day for them. For you, you just you were unceremoniously exited from your current abode, essentially. But anyway, she's gone into nursery today with some cake. What she understands about birthdays is cake, and really isn't that what's really important? So tomorrow we're going to do some more fun things with her, but today she's essentially having a party with all her friends at nursery, so it's not a bad way to spend the day, is it? And the weather's improved dramatically since the heavy rain last night. It's now blue and beautiful. So grateful for days like this time of year. I'm going for a walk into Kew Village because I have to post our contract and TR1 form for the purchase of our new house. In some ways, this is the end of a process because the next bit is, the searches have to be completed and then you have to arrange exchange and completion, which is the end of buying a house, selling a house. But in some ways, it's the beginning because the house needs so much work I have a spreadsheet, and in it is £35,000 worth of costs, and that's nothing compared to the amount of time. So it's an end, and it's also a beginning. So that's posted. I last bought and sold a house in about this time in 2009, so 12 years ago. And I remember that obviously there's a lot of, backwards and forwardsy bits, solicitors, and a lot of paperwork, but I don't remember any of the details. So it always comes as a shock as to how much, there is to do administratively. And it's mostly done online now, but still there's certain things that you must physically sign and physically return, which is a little odd, but you just get on with it, frankly. This is the easy bit, compared to actually, making your house nice. So it's a step forward in the process. Now I have to go and get some more quotes. Welcome to Sussex Square. Very beautiful autumn evening on a very nice square in Kensington in London. I am going into that monolith, although I'm going into the basement, to be fair, because tonight I'm filming the Baking Industry Awards, and I'm very, very tired, if I'm honest, but we'll see how we go. That's why I've driven rather than try and take the tube at night. I think I've got 6 bags. Insanity. And yeah, it's a good venue. I'm quite looking forward to it, but damn, I'm going to be tired tomorrow. And tomorrow we've got that's a lovely muse. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to this fun little play street with Amelia for her birthday, so that should be good. I'll just have to try and stay awake. What are you having for dinner? Uh-oh, you got a tomato?